Christmas is around the corner, and December has been, actually the last few months have been quite hell-ish, physically, emotionally, mentally, I don't even know, spiritually, everything like in the last few months, I would say, has been hell, absolute hell. Now, I know I have so much to be grateful for, which is why I'm gonna start this video off with some things that I'm grateful for, which are presents, because I'm materialistic. Camping is intense. Do you get it? It came with like a fork and a spoon and like a knife and a bottle opener, which is key. My other girl got me this new book to write in. I Like Friends. It's one of my favorite shows. It's one of those shows that no matter what, like if I'm having like a bad day, like I will watch Friends because it doesn't make me sad. And then my other girl got me this, which, I mean, if you know me, you know I love Eminem. Like, I've loved Eminem since I was 11 years old. On point, she did well with that, I'll give her that. And now, to get into the sad part, is that I made a decision to basically switch from my current team to another team. Get into too many details of the subject, as much as I'd fucking like to. I wasn't the happiest. I think I made a video maybe 4 months ago. One was about losing a colleague on my team, losing a colleague and how that affected me. And it really affected me to the point where ever since that person left, I just didn't feel the same. At first I was in like panic mode, like how am I gonna live without this person? This is like somebody who's like looked out for my career, who literally like I love this person. I look up to this person. I was like so distraught losing this colleague that like I basically kind of washed my hands and was like, things are never gonna be the same. When I got the opportunity, I jumped on it. I officially made it official this week, and it was one of the hardest days. It was easy to make the decision to switch because of how unhappy I was. And you know, toxic relationships are not just, you know, people you have sex with, not just like lovers, okay? You could have a toxic friendship, you could have a toxic work relationship with a colleague, you could have a toxic work relationship with a company. Like, there's so many different kinds of toxic that it's just something that you need to be attuned to, okay? And I spent a lot of time trying to put band-aids on what's Taylor Swift say? Where's this girl when I need her? Put band-aids on bullet holes. I hate that I got into a Taylor Swift phase. That's how upset I was. So I got me and my friend matching flasks, and on my flask, they're kind of like best friend keychains, although she probably wouldn't. Shut up, I am your best friend, stop. On my flask, I got Taylor Swift's lyric. I got into this like, I'm so sad I'm listening to Taylor Swift moment. Like, that is like a dark like hole for me that I don't want to revisit. I totally get it full circle now. I totally get it now. I put in a lot of time working on making sure that people were okay. We came to the end of the year and we got praised, how we got praised in the form of raises and bonuses, and it's like very evident that I was like the golden child. You're not supposed to talk about money. I'm not saying we did that, but like, people who are not happy are actively not happy. You don't have to know numbers to know who got fucked over, basically, if you want to call fucked over. Maybe they didn't do great work. Maybe there are things you don't know for whatever fucking reason, okay? Can only be grateful. And I'm good at what I do, so I deserve every fucking penny. So, but I did spend the last few months working very diligently to try to make it work for myself, to try to make it work for my team, to try to make it work and not lose this thing that was so damn good. Which by that I mean, when you work with good people, you know, it changes everything. I'm very much a firm believer that crossing boundaries is essential for professional success. And I mean, this is not for everybody. This is not for every single person you work with. There are very much buttoned up people who, no matter how much you tug and pull, they will never loosen their tie. In the first 60 days, you sort of realize, okay, am I vibing with this person? Do we have a chemistry? Level 1, do you have a chemistry? Level 2, like, do you have things in common? Most of my boundary pushing has come through happy hour and drinking. Some of it has come through shared experiences like losing parents or drugs or the Jets. Actually, nobody for the Jets. Okay, so there's that. I mean, when you work with a team, when you work with people, and you're eating, drinking, sleeping, like nonstop. There are times that I worked with this girl, like it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, we're both in it to win it kind of thing, but yet I haven't spoken to hadn't been involved in my relationship so much. You know what I mean? Like, you neglect your partners, you neglect your kids. You know, your work colleagues and your work relationships are important, and that's just how it is. Like, I know within the first 60 days whether or not to even pursue you as a ally. It was one of the hardest things to do, is to not abandon, but make this change and start with a brand new team. And my time on my team now is done. I mean, I just gotta kind of like ride the wave, see what happens, check out my new team, and become part of a new, I'm not even gonna say family. I feel dirty saying that. If I could say something to my group of people now, is that this decision was very fucking easy to make for me, you know, because you're there. So this decision obviously was very easy for me to make, but it doesn't mean that it didn't hurt to make it. Yeah, that's basically it. You guys are good people, you guys are good workers. We've all gone on the roller coaster. It's my time to get off it now. Thank you to everybody, and I mean this, like, not just gifts, like being the people that you are, to me, and especially going through this whole fucking, you know, shit of shit. I wish I could hold up like some type of like trinket from every single person that has been there. And definitely to this chick right here, because you know what? I know that she looks at her phone and is like, this fucking motherfucker again doesn't leave me alone. And she's not wrong, but you know what? If it wasn't for her, I would have lost my fucking marbles a lot sooner than I did. Thank you to everybody who has been a shoulder to literally cry on and then get yelled at, or shoulder to cry on and was listening to me bitch, or a person that just sat next to me and drank in silence. You guys carry me through, and thank you to all of the two-dimensional people out there who slide up in my DMs when you clearly know that I'm losing my mind. That's all I gotta say. I love you all. We're done.